Just another day at the office. Just picking up truckloads of instruments. So we got a couple more loads, but as you can see, the people of Phoenix are generous.
As firefighters, we are in the community. We're for the community, and a lot of folks would say, well, this is not a traditional program of the fire service. It's not. But then again, Phoenix Fire Department is really not a traditional fire department. We look at what's going to benefit the community, what's going to benefit those members of the community that we really want to help the most, which is our kids. And if we can open up the fire stations as a simple drop-off point, and that will benefit thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of kids for the rest of their lives. Knowing how important music is and what music does to a young person, it inspires them, it gives them a career path, it opens up channels that perhaps would never be open before. Knowing all that and knowing that we could impact that, we could influence by being the Phoenix Fire Department, and simply opening up our fire stations to the community, where folks in the community that had these instruments sitting around could drop them off at the fire station. We would collect them, and then you would take them from there, refurbish them, and then give them back to the community. It was a win-win, and it continues, and we've been at it for quite some time now, and it's more successful now than it's ever been before.
I'm sure a lot of other fire departments out there in the nation probably want to know, well, how much work is involved? How much does this cost? What are the resources that you guys really need to put into this to make this happen? So, could you address that?
Yeah, absolutely. The same questions you're asking now, I had the exact same questions when we started talking about this. It's like, how much is this going to cost? Am I going to be using tax dollars to fund or to help a nonprofit here? And the answer is no. And it's zero. There is no financial impact on your organization. There has not been a financial impact on the Phoenix Fire Department to collect these instruments. The folks go to the fire station, and we set a time. Even we know our members are there 24 hours, but we set a time, usually business hours, and they'll drop off the instruments. We have a box, and they place the instrument in this box, and then they take a card. And the card that is provided by Ear Candy, and the members donating, or the community, the citizens donating, they write their information, they put it on the instrument, and then when the instrument is picked up, and then you go ahead and you take care of that. There's no, there really isn't any resources that, we are already at the fire station, number one, so it's not like we're having to open up a facility that's not open. The red shirts, the folks that go around every day and deliver the mail and pick up equipment, drop off equipment to the fire stations, they pick up the equipment, so it's built in now to their responsibilities, which really isn't any at all. And then they drop it off, and then that's you pick it up, or one of your volunteers picks it up from there. So from a fire department looking at getting involved with this, I absolutely say yes, do it. This is one of those programs that gives a tremendous amount in return for very little that you give. You open up your fire stations to Ear Candy, and you're really opening up and welcoming members of the community to come into the fire station.
Okay, so, hey, at each Phoenix Fire Department, each one of these stations, they've got one of these boxes. It's real easy. People can come and drop off an instrument, and all they have to do is fill out one of these donor cards. Then they attach it to the instrument, and then that's how we track the instrument. So it's real easy, and as Frank was saying, there's no cost to the Phoenix Fire Department, and it gives people an excuse to come to the fire department and interact with the firefighters and know that they're giving back to the community. Last year in 2010, just through this partnership, we were able to impact over 10,000 youth in Phoenix.
Wow, 10,
and this was the first year that we've partnered together. Was
exactly.
2010.
In 1 year, 10,000 students.
Yeah. How does it make you feel knowing that all you did was open up some fire departments, and as a result, you're impacting over 10,000 kids?
Yeah. If you look at it from the financial side, to impact 10,000 lives without a penny spent from the Phoenix Fire Department, that's incredible. But I don't look at it that way. I look at it as an opportunity to enrich. That's 10,000 lives, and that's just immediately. But those instruments will continue. Class and year after year after year will continue to give. And you talk about giving back to the community by just simply opening the doors of a fire station and welcome the community to drop off these instruments. That absolutely makes me feel great. For us as the Phoenix Fire Department, it's been an incredible partnership, and it's one that I know as long as I'm in public affairs, we will forever be working with Ear Candy, and I'm just excited to see what else we could do.
Look at, here's your firefighter with goosebumps right now. Yeah, he's got an emotional side. Yeah. You know, I'm okay to admit that.
That's
all right,
in you.
It takes a strong man. Yeah, good deal.